In the last lesson, we looked at your basal metabolic rate and how it makes up the bulk of your total daily energy expenditure. Now we're going to cover the other components that contribute to the amount of energy you burn on a daily basis. This includes your planned exercise, known as exercise activity thermogenesis, non-planned physical activity, known as non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This includes movements such as fidgeting. And finally, the energy required to break down the food that we consume, known as the thermic effect of food. One aspect that might be quite surprising is how little the overall effect physical activity contributes to total daily energy expenditure. This is shown in the small top area of the chart, making up approximately 10% of your daily energy use. This is why it's important to know that relying on increasing your physical activity to offset weight gain or promote weight loss is not an effective strategy. There's an old saying that you can't outrun your fork. This holds true when you consider that if you were to complete a 7-kilometre run in 60 minutes, it almost burns the energy you will consume from 3.5 slices of a Hawaiian pizza from Domino's. This, however, doesn't mean that physical activity isn't helpful to weight management. It's just that it should not be a primary tool and should be used in addition to a well-balanced diet. The next component we'll look at is the energy our body needs to process food, known as the thermic effect of food. Carbohydrates, fats, and proteins all require different amounts of energy to be broken down for the body to use. This results in a portion of the energy consumed from the macronutrient being used in its digestion. Fats require up to 3% of the energy to be digested, carbohydrates require up to 10%, protein is up to about 30%. To put this into a practical example, if you were to consume 25 grams of protein, out of the 100 calories of energy that is consumed, 30 calories will be used by your body just to digest it. This is one of the reasons why selecting the right ratios of carbs, fats, and protein can have an impact on your weight management. The last area we're going to look at is your non-planned exercise, known as non-exercise activity thermogenesis. You'll notice on the chart that this has a more significant impact on your energy consumption than what your planned physical activity does. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis consists of all movements you conduct over a day. Every time a muscle contracts, it uses a given amount of energy. Even standing requires your muscles to be engaged to maintain posture and thus burning off more energy. This is why spending a lot of time sitting down can reduce your total daily energy expenditure. All three aspects impact daily energy requirements and can be modified through changes in diet and physical activity. This is why making changes to physical activity and diet together result in a more significant impact on your energy balance and thus weight control.